Did you know the Roman Empire was surprisingly close to discovering electricity? It sounds like science fiction, but it's a fascinating historical what-if. Imagine Roman cities lit up at night, not by torches, but by electric lamps. It might have been possible. Let us break down how this incredible feat could have been achieved and what was missing to make it a reality. So, what did the Romans actually have that puts them in this conversation? First, let's talk about the materials. The Roman Empire was a powerhouse of mining and metalworking. They had abundant access to copper and iron, the two key metals you need to create a basic electrochemical cell, or what we call a battery. They were masters of crafting these metals into everything from armor and weapons to intricate jewelry and plumbing. The raw ingredients for a battery were literally all around them. Second, they had the know-how for basic chemical reactions. While they didn't have our modern understanding of chemistry, they were experts in practical applications. They used various acidic substances like vinegar or fruit juices for everything from cooking to cleaning. These acidic liquids are perfect electrolytes, the fluid needed in a battery to facilitate a chemical reaction between two different metals. Now you might be thinking, this is all just theory, but there is a piece of archaeological evidence that brings this idea to life, the Baghdad Battery. Discovered near modern-day Baghdad, which was once part of the Parthian Empire and later fell under Roman influence, this artifact is a clay pot containing a copper cylinder and an iron rod. When filled with an acidic liquid, it can generate a small electrical voltage. While its true purpose is debated, some say it was for electroplating gold onto silver, it proves that ancient people in the region had stumbled upon the basic principles of a galvanic cell. It is not a huge leap to imagine a Roman engineer or scholar encountering a similar device and wondering what else it could do. The Romans were also engineering geniuses. Just look at the aqueducts, the Colosseum, or their incredible road networks. They understood complex systems, mechanics, and how to scale up projects on an unprecedented level. If they had a reason to, they could have certainly figured out how to link multiple Baghdad batteries together to create a more powerful source, just like we connect batteries in series today. They had the practical skills to build the infrastructure needed for an electrical system. Imagine wires made of copper, insulated with cloth or pitch, running through Roman villas. It was all within their technical grasp. So, with all these pieces in place, the materials, the chemical knowledge, and the engineering prowess, why didn't the Roman Empire have an electrical revolution? What was the missing link? The answer is twofold: theory and necessity. The biggest hurdle was the lack of a theoretical framework for electricity. The Romans, like the Greeks before them, were brilliant observers of the natural world, but they didn't understand concepts like current, voltage, or circuits. They saw lightning, but they attributed it to Jupiter's wrath, not a discharge of static electricity. Without the scientific theory to explain what they were seeing, a simple battery would have remained a curiosity, a magical trinket, rather than the key to a new technological era. They wouldn't know what questions to ask or what experiments to run next. The second missing piece was a driving need. The Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries was fueled by the need for more efficient power for factories and transportation. The Romans had a different solution for their labor needs, a massive workforce including a large population of slaves. For them, human and animal power was cheap and readily available. There was no strong economic or social incentive to invest time and resources into developing a new, unproven energy source. Why go through the trouble of building and maintaining thousands of batteries when you already have the manpower to get the job done? The demand simply wasn't there. So we're left with one of history's most tantalizing what-ifs. An electric Rome is a fascinating thought experiment. It highlights that innovation isn't just about having the right parts. It's about having the right ideas and the right reasons at the right time. Romans stood on the very edge of a discovery that would change the world, but they couldn't see the path forward. It makes you wonder what technologies we might be on the cusp of today, with all the pieces right in front of us, just waiting for that one missing spark of understanding or necessity to bring them to life. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more historical deep dives. See you in the next video.